It's May 19th, 2026. Welcome to yes2hellwith.com. There is a dynamic that many Americans feel instinctively, but rarely articulate clearly. The difference between a politician and a statesman. And perhaps more importantly, why so many people believe America has lost much of its tradition of statesmanship. The founders of the American Republic were not perfect men, but they were extraordinarily serious men. Jefferson studied philosophy, law, architecture, languages, agriculture, and political theory. Madison devoted himself to constitutional structure and the history of republics. John Adams immersed himself in law, morality, and political philosophy. Hamilton possessed extraordinary financial and constitutional insight. These men argued fiercely, but they operated within a culture that expected leaders to understand the philosophical foundations of governance itself. Now contrast that with modern political culture of the American Republic today. Today, public office is often shaped by media consultants, branding teams, party machinery, fundraising networks, and nonstop political messaging. The result is that many modern officials become experts in electioneering while remaining comparatively shallow in constitutional understanding. This is not merely an insult, it is an institutional reality created by modern incentives, and I would add, it is the result of an abjectly ignorant American electorate. Modern political systems reward visibility, rapid response, emotional messaging, partisan loyalty, and media survivability. But the founders feared something very different. They feared ambition without restraint, power without virtue, government without constitutional limitation. To them, statesmanship required self-restraint, intellectual discipline, constitutional literacy, moral seriousness, and willingness to place the republic above personal advancement. Modern politics often produces nearly the opposite, and this affects governance profoundly. Because when leaders no longer deeply understand the constitutional architecture they inherited, government gradually transforms from a restrained republic into an expansive administrative state. The language changes, the assumptions change, the relationship between citizen and state changes. The founders saw public office as stewardship under limitation. Modern systems increasingly encourage office holders to view themselves as managers of society. That is not a minor difference. That is a shift that affects civilization. And many Americans feel the consequences every day through bureaucracy, distance from institutions, constitutional confusion, and the growing sense that government no longer remembers its proper role. The deeper danger is not merely incompetence. The deeper danger is forgetting why the republic was structured as it was, forgetting why power was divided, forgetting why liberty required limitation, forgetting why the citizen was intended to remain sovereign over the state. The founders understood something modern political culture often ignores. A republic cannot survive indefinitely on institutions alone. It requires virtue, it requires knowledge, it requires vigilance, and it requires leaders who understand that public office is service, not ownership. And I dare say, we have few, if any, in public office today that meet the caliber of the founders of the original American Republic. And as always, may truth reign supreme.